Hi, and welcome to On the Volley, or TV if you like. This is GeordieLand 1892. Been very busy the last couple of days at work, and haven't had a chance to put anything up, so I do apologise for that. Obviously the weekend saw Newcastle take on Brentford at St James's Park. It was 52,000 sellout. Everybody awaiting the arrival of the new regime. The first game of Eddie Howe, and you couldn't really make it up, could you? Eddie Howe couldn't be there because he contracted COVID, and my regards go out to Eddie Howe. Hope he's feeling all right. But apparently he was quarantined in his hotel room, watching the game on a live feed, and apparently they hooked up a bat phone to Graham Jones so that he could basically give tactical information throughout the game. So it seems as if he's obviously feeling okay. Now, Newcastle started very brightly, started very well. Callum Wilson going very close with a header. And then Jamal Lascelles popping up and scoring a header, a good header. Unfortunately, Ivan Toney, the ex-Newcastle United player, striker for Brentford, literally 30 seconds after, scores a goal to equalise. Carl Darlow making a complete klutz of it, a complete mess. It was a really bad error, it was a clanger. I don't know what he was thinking. He should have saved it, in my opinion. Not good at all. It should have been meat and drink for the goalkeeper, that. But obviously Newcastle go 2-1 down. Rico Henry scoring for Brentford. Yet again, I still think Carl Darlow should have done better. I think he should have been able to come out quicker, and I think he could have stopped that being a goal. But he had a really bad day, Joe Linton, man of the match. No question. He had an absolutely fantastic shift on Saturday, and scored a really good goal as well. St Maximum having a shot and the ball being deflected into his path, but he still had a bit of work to do, and he took it well and he buried it into the bottom corner. So well done him. And then yet again, Newcastle's defence is not at the races. Holes all over the place, really. Brentford's third goal was a deflection by Jamal Lascelles, deflected off him and carried it into the corner. Newcastle, normally in thinking that situation, their heads would have dropped, but seemingly under the new manager, under new guidance, they kept their heads up. Alan St Maximum picking the ball up just off of the halfway line. He plays a ball wide to Ryan Fraser. Ryan Fraser obviously watches his run as St Maximum just keeps running into the box, and he plays an absolutely delightful ball spot onto his foot, and St Maximum executes it beautifully on the volley. No, great goal by Maxi, and an absolutely fantastic celebration actually with a huge flip. Great stuff. Joe Linton could have won the game for us later on, but he kind of slipped in it and it didn't happen. So yes, 3-3 was the final result. I did predict a win for us, but it didn't happen. But you know, at the end of the day, from what I've seen on Saturday, Newcastle did look a lot better. It was a lot better from the lads. Defensively poor. Carl Darlow had a very bad game. There's no denying that. But on the front foot, we looked faster, we looked better. And, you know, in total, we had about 23 shots. Not all on target, obviously, but that's what we accumulated in that game. And he's definitely already within over a week. Eddie Howe has put something, has instilled something into them. And I think the formation that we played, the 3-4-3, helped massively. Now we're just going to have to work very, very hard on our defensive qualities. I thought Fabian Schär was pulled all over the place by Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney obviously come back to haunt us. Our ex-players generally seemingly always do. So like I say, that's that. We got a point out of that, but it leaves us bottom of the table, rock bottom of the table, as Norwich won their second game in a row there under their new manager Dean Smith, ex Aston Villa, obviously. Obviously Newcastle, lots and lots of names being bounded about at the minute about who's coming in January. There's been talk of Donny van der Beek from Manchester United, Jesse Lingard, another one. There's been quite a lot of talk of Aaron Ramsey coming in, but the two that seem to be more probable in January could be Nathan Ake and James Tarkowski. Nathan Ake playing at Manchester City, defender, and Tarkowski playing at Burnley. So maybe, you know, if we could get those two players in January, it would bolster our defence, and much needed, in my opinion, much needed. I mean, Newcastle have conceded 27 goals in 12 games. It's not pretty, that. It's really not pretty. Aye, so basically, Newcastle United, well, we've got a lot of hard work to do, a lot of hard work to do, and it's a mountain to climb, really. We've got games coming thick and fast. The Christmas period is not going to be easy. On another note, obviously I heard that Lee Charnley has left the club, left the building, so that was good news for me. And Agnew and Clements, ex-coach and staff of Steve Bruce, also gone. I did hear a comment from Agnew saying that they had tried tirelessly to improve the team, but reports have been coming out that they did very little training, 2.5 days in total throughout the week. And for a side that's languishing at the bottom of the Premier League, I'm afraid that's just not good enough. Newcastle this weekend, going away to Arsenal. They don't get easy, do they? They don't come any easier than that. Newcastle's record away to Arsenal is very poor in the last few years, and we've actually have a very poor record against Arsenal, full stop. We've actually lost the last 7 meetings. One of those was in the FA Cup, the rest in the Premier. You know, Arsenal have been on a good run. They've basically, I think, unbeaten in 10 until they played Liverpool last week and got a thumping by them. 4-0 it was. But prior to that, you know, they've worked their way up the table with an unbeaten run. Now, it's really not going to be easy for Newcastle, and they're really going to have to put a shift in. It's the early game on Saturday against Arsenal. I think the last time actually we won at the Emirates Stadium was back in, it was the 7th of November 2010, where we beat them 1-0. And I believe that was Andy Carroll scored that goal. But I mean, the last win against Arsenal was we were actually at home. That was the 15th of April 2018, and we beat them 2-1. But like I say, the last 7 meetings, absolutely no joy. So like I say, we've got a big wall to climb. Obviously Arteta, the Arsenal manager, has been coming under a little bit of fire. about the performance when they played Liverpool. It's for me though, you know, he seems to be doing quite a good job apart from that blip. I don't know. Probably I'll probably get some comments about that. I'm not sure what the Arsenal fans think about that. I'll have to ask Shaw next time I see him. So obviously Newcastle, basically 2 draws. Since we played Chelsea, we're beaten 3-0 at home by Chelsea, and we've managed to draw twice. A good point away at Brighton, I believe. I didn't expect to get even a point there, and like I say, if you had spoken to me, let's say a month ago, you know, the upcoming games, I really didn't think we were going to get a point from Brentford. But then with the arrival of Eddie Howe, I sort of thought, well, you know, maybe we could just edge it, because Brentford had lost their last 4 prior to that game. So anyway, it didn't happen. But hey, well, you know, just hope and belief for Saturday at Arsenal. Also, I heard that Eddie Howe had particularly taken GeordieLand to one side, and apparently this week last week, had been actually working really hard with him, you know, on his confidence and his timing and his shooting, basically. And you know, I tell you what, after the game on Saturday, if that's what they've been able to achieve with GeordieLand in just over a week, it's looking bright. It's looking bright for GeordieLand, because if he can put in performances like he did on Saturday, that's going to be great. That's going to be great news. So well done him, and obviously man of the match at the weekend. Anyway, basically that's all I've got to say for today. I'll be back soon with another video. How are the lads on Saturday against Arsenal? Obviously I'll be doing a video of the post game about that. And all the best to yous, and continue watching. Like if you like, and subscribe if you would like to subscribe. We're up to about 741 subscribers at the minute, so we're doing quite well. Take a look at some of the other channels as well on there, on the channel. There's some quite good ones out there. So from me, all the best. GeordieLand 1892. Look after.